night of boxing.
How do you fight with the same edge that you've had when you know you're leaving after this fight tonight?
He told us he wants to spend a lot more time with his family. Of course, they're here supporting him in full force. His daughter holding his hand. This walk back into the MGM Grand Catacombs, where he has been on many different occasions. Will this be the last time he enters this arena as a professional prize fighter?
Yeah, I've done everything I can do in the sport of boxing. There's really nothing else to do. Number 49, that's the last fight. When it comes down to boxing, I'm the best at this.
And with Mayweather, it's like fighting a ghost. Another one by Floyd Mayweather hurts Berto. There's another left uppercut by Mayweather. 45 seconds, the crowd on its feet, sensing that maybe Mayweather may just close the show here. Whether it's the end or not, I do believe Mayweather has coasted to go 49-0.
Yeah, I've done everything I can do in the sport of boxing. There's really nothing else to do. Number 49, that's the last fight. We're running back on a career, baby. Huh? Everything you taught me from day one. I always remember.
Everything working, baby. Everything working.
I see this fight happening. I see this fight happening. There's just Conor wants it, Floyd wants it, and I've said many times, Conor's done a lot. He's stepped up in big fights for this company and for me and for Lorenzo. And I can't deny this fight. Believe me, we have had preliminary talks with Conor, and I'm in a good place with Conor. We're gonna meet in New York when he has his baby. Listen, of course, everything that I say is going to come off biased, because he's my guy. But you guys judge. Is Conor McGregor not a massive star? And is this not, this fight here, Floyd doesn't make this kind of money either without Conor. So Conor's just as important as Floyd when it comes to this fight. Not to mention the fact that Conor's actually stepping in and boxing him and not saying, hey, let's fight in mixed martial arts.
You can run. Yeah, fuck Floyd, trust me. This whole boxing world don't know what they're gonna see when I roll in here. I'm unpredictable. Nobody knows what they're in for. Everybody's writing me off. Everyone has this little, but they're gonna be in shock. Make no mistake about it. So I'm ready. I look forward to it. I'm excited. I'm prepared. We're very close to inking it. I'm not gonna say no more. We're very close. That's it. I'm the boxing guy. Watch me take over boxing. Trust me on that. Floyd doesn't not knowing in this boxing game knows what's coming. Trust me on that. When I step in there, I'm gonna shock the whole goddamn world. Trust me on that. Look me in the eyes. 28 years of age, confident as a motherfucker, long range, dangerous with every hand. Trust me. I'm gonna stop Floyd. You're all gonna eat your wounds. The whole world is gonna eat your wounds.
There's a lot of barking, but there's no biting. When you talk about biting, sign the contract. Don't talk the shit. If you really want to fight, sign the fucking contract. We can make it happen. So just let the world know that he's full of shit. You don't really want to fight. Oh, I want to fight, I want to fight, I want to fight. Mayweather's scared of me. Well, listen, I'm my own boss. Let's make the fight happen.
He is scared shitless. If I decide to just fight him straight up, fuck the UFC, fuck MMA, fuck boxing, fuck sports fighting. Let's just say we fight.
Conor, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
History is already going to be made by having UFC in New York. You have the chance to make another bit of history by becoming a consecutive two-division world champion in the UFC. What does that mean to you? Once again.
It's a very exciting time for me. It's motivating. It's what pushed me on. I only came through a hell of a fight not too long ago. This monumental occasion, this historic event, and then of course the opportunity to capture the 2 world titles kept me going. So I'm very happy, very honoured to be here, and I look forward to it. I'm in phenomenal shape, in body and mind, and I'm ready to go and do it.
It was a very different build-up. Last time you were looking to avenge a loss in a weight class above your own. This time it's all about back to what looks like possibly the best weight class for you. You've already been Cage Warriors champion at lightweight. You have to cut a lot for featherweight. You've got to eat a lot for welterweight. Do you feel physically at your best at 155 pounds?
Wherever I sign that dotted line, I feel physically at my best. But I mean, my coaches believe 155 is perfect for me, and I feel good, but I feel good at 145 too, as is evidenced by what I've done at that division. I'm the world champion at 145 pounds. So, but I look forward to going in here at 155 pounds and showing the world me at 155. So the UFC has not seen that yet, so I look forward to it. I feel very, very confident. The opponent, he doesn't come into the equation in my mind. In my mind, he doesn't stand a chance, so I'm going to go out and put on a show.
Obviously, you were due to make history by fighting Rafael dos Anjos. That didn't happen, and now you fight Eddie. Is Eddie an easier route to history? I think that's something your coach, Kavanagh, said.
I think they're very similar. I think they're all the same. They're all, you know, even looking at the contenders that fought last week, like they're not. I almost feel like upset that they're even being mentioned.
You're talking about Tony Ferguson?
Everyone, all of them. They're all way, way down. Like I look at these fights and I realise why the game has never broke into that next level before, because
we are here in Dublin, Ireland with the notorious Conor McGregor. We've got some questions to ask you, so let us fire away with them. Josh Bennett asks, can you talk us through your training regime in the lead up to this fight?
Yeah, I'm training, you know, the last fight I trained very specific, 6 foot plus southpaws in the middleweight to light heavyweight range. That's who I trained with for the last contest. So this one, we've gone back to 5'7", stocky, stuffed wrestlers with mediocre boxing. That's the opponent I'm going up against. But we've got solid boxers, we've got solid wrestlers, we've got that is a body type that's very easily found. I mean, I've been facing this opponent, this new opponent, the body type, the attacks. I've been facing that style my whole life, so it's like it's easy, really. It's a lot better for me. You know what I mean? It's handy. You don't got to source out these taller, bigger. They've got to be southpaws also. They've got to react certain ways. There's a million opponents, or there's a million training partners that replicate this next opponent's style. So I'm very happy with it. We've been preparing intelligent. We've continued on the cardiovascular training that I've been doing, and we've been monitoring that very closely. Now that my body fat is dropping, I'm getting a lot leaner. Again, making 155 before it was 170. I was stuffing my face to get to 168. So now at 155 I'm shredding out nicely, and I find that my VO2 max has improved significantly, very much so. I'm feeling good.
Kia Watson asks, stylistically, what kind of threats does Eddie Alvarez pose?
You know, I don't think he poses any threat. I don't believe. You know, he's tough. He's a tough kid. Yeah, he's got some good fights under his belt, good experience. So I'm expecting him to come in and fight with his heart, but I don't see it going well for him. I feel he'll be unconscious. So.
Got a question from Ben Humphreys here. He says, when doing your psychological warfare, do you think there's anything that's disrespectful to say?
You know, this is the fight business. I'm not going out thinking psychological warfare when I enter out there. You know, that last press conference, I wanted to go out a little bit different even. I walked in happy, positivity, you know what I mean? I'm set for life. I am set for life. My family will never go hungry. So I was just wanted to go up and enjoy it. And then they try and come at me. You know what I mean? Then they try and come at me, the whole lot of them. So if you want to come at me, you want to come at the king, you better be prepared, because the king will come and take you out. So I don't feel there's nothing. I mean, it's all fair in this business. Anything goes in this game. It's a ruthless business, and I am the most ruthless.
Your name's been synonymous with breaking records in the UFC, highest gate, highest pay-per-view. But do you ever get the chance to reflect on those achievements?
I mean, we keep breaking them. We keep seeking more. We keep, you know, they tell me you'll never do this. You'll never win world titles. I've done it consecutively. So we keep pushing the envelope. Keep going. So I conquer one, and then I'm on to the next. So I work and I hustle like I'm not in the position I'm in. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm set. I could literally just put my feet up, but I hustle like I'm not in that position, and I work like I'm not in that position.
Champagne asks, how did you end up in Call of Duty, and how did it even come about?
Well, I've been a fan of the Call of Duty game for a long time. When Black Ops came out, I was actually obsessed with the game. I used to stay up all night, literally playing the game all night. So when many things get presented to me, many things get put on the table, many offers, many partnerships, all kind of stuff comes through my door. So when Call of Duty presented itself, we dived all over it. I was very happy to be a part of something like that, something that I played religiously. You know what I mean? I was obsessed with it, and then of course the size of it, the magnitude of it. I mean, you're talking bigger than Hollywood. Any movie blockbuster, any of them, Call of Duty trumps it. So, if it's big business, then I'm all in, and that's what Call of Duty is. So I'm happy. It was a great partnership.
Liam Kuhn says, what's your earliest memory of the game, and why did you love it so much?
One memory, I was speaking to a guy on the phone before use. It's like I said, I'd wake up and I'd train for a couple of hours, and then I'd go home and I'd sit and I'd play the game early evening, and then I'd play the game all night, literally until 6:30 in the morning the next morning, when my girlfriend would wake up. And when she woke up to go to work, this was years ago now, when she woke up to go to work, I knew that was my cut-off time. It's time to go to sleep. And then when she came back after finishing work, she'd wake me up. I know, right, it's time to get up now. I'd eat, I'd go train for a couple of hours, I'd come home, and then I'd repeat the process. So that was just the way I was with the game. I was just playing it all night, all night long.
John Vander asks, what's your most extravagant purchase? The one thing that really stood out and think, wow, I've got this.
I mean, cars, clothes, watches. I enjoy purchasing things.
Conversely, Stanley Pinner asks, what's the craziest gift you bought someone?
The craziest gift I've bought someone? I have no idea.